Saying I can't, like, I can't make an extra meal for someone else because I already made a meal, and so they just need to eat what I made. Saying I can't is just an excuse to fail, to not love someone else. You're saying, I loved me, so I'm good enough. And then you stop the other person from having a life that feels authentic to them because of your selfishness. It's very selfish. I can't is a very, very selfish frequency. And then there's the other side of that. I'll try. I'll try is an excuse to not make it happen. Like, I don't want to make that happen, so I'll try. That way I can say, well, I tried, but you're actually saying, I'm not going to make that happen in any way, shape, or form because, well, I don't want to. I actually am okay with just loving me. But that doesn't work when you're a parent. When you're a parent, you are responsible for other little children and responsible for teaching them how to love themselves, not love you, love themselves. And so you have to help them learn to listen to that love that lives within them. And that's where convincing them, helping them change their thoughts to a way that vibrates with their inner frequency of love. Like, this food doesn't feel good to me right now. Why doesn't it feel good? Let's have the conversation. And you have the conversation about the food. So now, would you like to try it? Well, yeah, let me try it. Actually, that is pretty good, right? Teaching them to listen to their body. This is why I always have my kids try food at least 3 times, because the first time it's going to be like, maybe, and the second time is like, it's getting there, and then the third time you'll have your full answer, yes or no, right? But you got to give your body time to get used to it, because children are still building their emotional resiliency and their emotional connection to the world. They don't yet have a yes and a no against their internal frequency. Their frequency is just pure love, and they're establishing in their brains, or as their brains are growing, they're establishing this emotional capacity to say yes or no to something. How does something feel? How does something not feel? Like, does it feel good or does it feel bad? So they're learning how to trust, and then they're attaching emotions to everything in life. Anything new, they have to attach an emotional attachment to that in order to make a decision later on in their life. And then when they get into adults, well, sometimes they can go back and they can say, okay, hold on, why did I say no to this so long ago? Well, sometimes our body says no to spinach because, well, maybe it doesn't need the iron. And sometimes our body says yes to cereal because it is actually craving iron, right? So learning why your body's saying yes and no, like, what is loving about it? Ask that question and teach them that inner love, how to listen to their bodies. Don't just teach them to love you, teach them to love themselves. Anyways, that was a whole rant.